Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Fearless here again. Hope everyone enjoyed you guys' Thanksgivings yesterday. This gameplay we got here is another one of league play matches. Only going for solo in this one. It's myself, Folsom, and Shamrocks playing in this match. And as always, as yesterday, I have once again Folsom, aka Freddy.
Yeah, I'm back here with Joe. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
So yesterday when we did that video, we left off talking about Freddy's roles, his initial thoughts, and everything like that. And I made some comments about how Freddy is known as a sniper. I wanted to kind of allow Freddy to give more of a background to him as to where he came from, what got you into sniping that turned you into competitive, and what pretty much. Why don't you go let everyone know a little bit more about that?
Good idea, Joe. I like it. I like it. So, for those of you that do not know, I originally kind of came up in the gaming community as a whole, not necessarily competitive or sniping, just as a whole. When I joined Optic, I was in Optic for about 2 years solely for sniping. I was one of those sniper montage guys. I was fairly successful. I created a pretty large name for myself, and I loved it. It was fun. Sniping was. I did that for about. I sniped for about 3 years, and then I left Optic for personal reasons, I could say. Nicest way to put it, I guess. I have nothing against them as a team or people. Maybe against some people, but nonetheless, they're a great organization, as you all know. But yes, I left them, and then I later joined Team EnVyUs Sniping. Their sniping team, for all of you that do not know, Envy also has a sniping team as well. I joined them, and I didn't do much in the sniping because then I just kind of I wasn't too, how do I put this, too fond of sniping anymore. It kind of got boring, got old. I didn't have that much fun doing it anymore. And I started playing competitively. And what really wanted me to start playing competitively was I went to a few MLG events last year. I went to Anaheim just as a spectator, and then I went to Nationals, which was in Providence, and just watching like all the players going around like playing on main stage and like how much fun they were having. It was the coolest thing ever, and competing at that type of level just seemed so fun to me. And right then I was like, dude, I want to try and do something like that. So then I slowly started making a transfer over to competitive, mostly playing Search and Destroy GBs with all other sniper buddies. We obviously were not that great, but I picked up on it fairly well, and I wasn't that half bad. So then I started to take it a little more seriously, started picking up the whole CTF, really the whole competitive aspect with everything, and I ended up going to UMG New Jersey and then UMG Chicago, and I competed at both of those, and I did pretty well for my first few lands. And then I hooked up here with my buddy Joe shortly after I got home from Chicago, and yeah, now we are here with our team Newbury, basically.
It was
Long
kind of
story
funny because
short.
we actually played against each other in a scrim. I think we were
Yeah.
just both with pickup teams at the time, and we played each other in pickup scrims. And right after those pickup scrims, we were just like, hey, you want to play together some? Like, hey, we're both in Envy. We've actually never really, talked to each other much prior. But I mean, a lot of people think that we associate so much with an Envy. It's not that we elect not to. I mean, there's a lot of snipers that get brought in, and a lot of us from the competitive side. We have nothing against any of the snipers. I love all the work that they do, and they all do an amazing job. I just honestly never get around to talking to as much of them as I'd like. I've always been more associated with Blue and Louie. Most definitely, I've talked to Blue and Louie the most, and then would be Hacks and then Freddy. Yes, I've played a few times with Grizz. Of course, the guy is a legend. Um, as well as recently I got to play with some of the newer guys, which was Frog and Adam and Glader, and I think who else was that? I think it was Dark was with us, and we had a little fun. I wish Freddy was there for that, but we had a little fun and did some regular guns versus snipers pickup scrims. And I gotta say, if those guys knew what they were doing in competitive base play, they don't need a regular gun. They could beat any 4v4 team with snipers. It was pretty ridiculous. But ever since then, though, I mean, me and Freddie started teaming, and then we ran into Reckless and Sham, and I mean, it's been nothing but fun ever since then. And that's been our biggest thing is if we're not having fun, that we pretty much just didn't view this as lasting, and we've managed to have fun from day one. And I think a lot of that too is it built up as well. We did myself and Freddie just recently did a thing for Gamma, And definitely want to say thank you to Gamma Labs for bringing us out there.
Yes, of course.
Really appreciate that trip. Originally, we were going to be doing a thing at Fry's location. It got all changed up at the last second, and we ended up going to a play-in trade in San Diego, and which I've honestly never really heard so much of play-in trade prior to that. And we went there, and I was really impressed with their location and their layout. I mean, it's
Yeah, I agree. It
definitely
was
a
nice.
lot better quality than a GameStop or
Oh
EV
yeah.
Games. They have a nice little like gaming area in there. They have like I think six stations set up in there that anybody can go in and play. If you want to try out a game before you buy it, they let you play it, and that's not something a lot of companies and stores do. And I mean, I'm not trying to plug them too much. I know they're down struggling for business, but I mean, me personally, I'm gonna start going there instead. They're a great group of people, and they definitely have a lot of good potential with their company. I mean, so that's pretty much going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode here as we're running out of game time right now. I hope that you guys have liked so far what we've been trying to do with this whole series. I'm still trying to get myself back into the whole commentating. I know I'm not the best anymore with it, and I definitely have a lot to improve on. I really appreciate Freddie, as always, jumping on with me. And
Yep, it's always a pleasure, Joe.
and we're definitely going to do our best to do a lot more content. I'm going to do some individual content as more as content with the team, and just hope that you guys enjoy it all and hope that you guys ride it out with us. Thanks for all the support from everyone. Peace. Hey guys, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Inside with New Breed. As always, in the upper left corner, I have my class setup video for the beginning of this game. And in the upper right corner, you can check out the first episode of this series that I recently started. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and if anyone has anything that they'd like to see in any future episodes or questions or anything, by all means, leave it in the comments. Hope you guys have a great time. Take care. Peace.